no annual fee, no annual fee, and no annual fee.
Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, then do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below this video. I've also got some links down below in the description to apply for a new credit card and to get 4 free stocks from Webull when you open up a new account and then deposit $100 on your brokerage account. I'd love to know which 4 free stocks you get. Be sure to tell me below in the comments once you open up and make that deposit. Now in today's episode, I'm going to be taking 3 credit cards that don't really get much time in the spotlight, and we're going to talk about each one in detail and do a side-by-side comparison as well. Now, when most of us think about airline credit cards, we typically think of the ones that have annual fees of around $100 and give you certain perks and benefits with a specific airline carrier. But what so many of us often forget is that some of these airlines have credit cards with no annual fee at all, and there's some very specific situations in which you might want to consider adding one of these to your wallet, either from a new application or from a downgrade path. And with that said, I will now present today's agenda. The 3 credit cards we'll be looking at today are the Delta SkyMiles Blue American Express card, the American Airlines AAdvantage MileUp card, and the United Gateway credit card. And what we'll be going through today are the sign-up bonuses as of January 2021, how you can earn and redeem miles, the main benefits of each card. Then we'll go into a side-by-side comparison and determine which is best for you and which one you may want to consider adding to your wallet. So let's go. We'll start with the Delta SkyMiles Blue American Express card. The sign-up bonus as of January 2021 is 10,000 SkyMiles after spending $500 in the first 3 months of card membership. The approximate value of that bonus will be around $120 on average. To earn rewards on this card, you'll earn double SkyMiles on all Delta purchases, double at restaurants, and 1 mile per dollar on all other purchases. The annual fee on this card is $0.00. Exactly as it should be for a card like this. When you redeem your Delta SkyMiles, the best use will be for flights, both on Delta or within their alliance partnerships. The approximate value or average value is about 1.2 cents each, so that's where your 10,000 mile bonus will be worth $120, again on average. For the perks and benefits, first up is the 20% back on in-flight purchases benefit. You'll receive 20% savings in the form of a statement credit after you use your card on eligible Delta in-flight purchases of food, beverages, and audio headsets. Then there's the Pay with Miles benefit that allows you to take up to $50 off the cost of your flight for every 5,000 miles you redeem. Now the Pay with Miles feature is actually pretty cool because when you redeem your miles with Delta, normally you're looking at award availability. So if you want to do a flight on Tuesday morning from point A to point B, you have to see if that seat or that award availability rather is available for that time in that route. But if it's not, you can still use the Pay with Miles feature to pay for your flight, even if it's at a potentially lower value. The nice thing about it is that you don't have to worry about the average value of your points, which as we just saw was 1.2 cents per mile. So again, that's an average, so some flights you redeem for you might get less, 0.7, 0.8 cents per mile. Sometimes you might get more outsized value like 1.5 or 1.8 or better cents per mile, especially when flying internationally in a premium cabin on one of Delta's partners. But if you don't want to worry about all that confusion every time you try to book an award flight to maximize every single cent of your miles, or if the award flight you want simply isn't available, you can use the Pay with Miles feature to treat your miles like cash. It's a flat rate, so you cannot get outsized value, but hey, you're getting 1 cent per point no matter what. So as a plan B option, it's a pretty nice way to redeem your miles without the confusion of award charts, availability, timing, all that type of stuff. And lastly, there are no foreign transaction fees on this card, which is great because it is a travel card. Now we have the American Airlines AAdvantage MileUp card. The sign-up bonus as of January 2021 is 10,000 miles plus a $50 statement credit after spending $500 in the first 3 months of card membership. The value of the sign-up bonus in terms of just the miles is going to be $140 on average, or if you factor in the statement credit at its cash value, then you can earn up to $190 with that credit. Earning miles on this card allows you to get double on American Airlines purchases and double at grocery stores, then 1 mile per dollar on everything else. Again, there's no annual fee on this credit card. The best use for your AAdvantage miles will be on American Airlines flights or on flights with American's partner airlines in the One World Alliance. The average point value here will be about 1.4 cents each, which is where your 10,000 miles will be worth around $140. For the perks and benefits, or should I say perk and benefit, because this card only has one, or at least one really worth anything. You can enjoy a 25% savings on all American Airlines in-flight purchases when you use your card, which can definitely be nice if you have food and beverage on your flights pretty frequently. However, note in red font there, this card does have a 3% foreign transaction fee, which for a travel credit card is pretty lame, but as long as you travel domestically on American Airlines, then you won't even have to worry about that. Let's move into our third card here, the United Gateway credit card. This one has a sign-up bonus as of January 2021 of 10,000 miles. When you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months of card membership, the average value here will be $130. Now I've got to say, the earning potential on this card compared to the other two is actually kind of good. You'll earn 3 miles per dollar at grocery stores, up to $1,500 of spend per month, and this will last through September 30th, 2021, at which point your grocery store spend will go back down to 1x, unless they decide to extend or change this offer to a different 3x category. Normally though, this card earns double miles on all United purchases, double at gas stations, double on local transit and commuting, which includes rideshare, taxis, trains, tolls, and mass transit, and then 1 mile per dollar on all other purchases. Like the other two cards that we've seen, there is no annual fee on this card either. The best value for your miles will be when you redeem them for flights on United or United's alliance partners. The average value you can anticipate is about 1.3 cents per mile, which is where your 10,000 mile bonus will be worth $130 again on average. The perks and benefits of this card include the following. First, 25% back on all in-flight purchases. You'll get 25% back as a statement credit on purchases of food, beverages, and Wi-Fi on board United operated flights when you pay with your United Gateway credit card. Second are no blackout dates. You can enjoy expanded award availability when you use miles to book any United operated flight, anytime with no restrictions or blackout dates. And that, may I just say, is probably one of the most compelling reasons why you might want to consider getting this card. To get access to more opportunities to redeem your miles for flights without having to pay an annual fee is pretty sweet. And last up, there are no foreign transaction fees on this card, again, which is great because this is a travel credit card. Seriously, that American Airlines MileUp card needs to get rid of those 3% foreign transaction fees because United and Delta are both crushing AA's butt. Okay, so looking at these cards side by side, we can see that none of them have any annual fees, which is great. And the sign-up bonuses themselves are also extremely similar. Both the Delta SkyMiles Blue on the left and the AAdvantage MileUp in the middle require spending $500 in the first 3 months. And the United Gateway card on the far right requires spending $1,000 in the first 3 months, so double the spend requirement. Since all three cards give you 10,000 miles and all have a very similar average value per mile, you can expect to get around $120 to $140 or so on average from each of these bonuses. But the AA MileUp card in the middle stands out a little bit here because you also get that $50 statement credit, boosting the total value around $190. Now for earning miles, all three cards earn double miles per dollar spent on their respective airline carriers. The Delta SkyMiles Blue card is the only one with a restaurants category, earning double miles per dollar there. And then the AA card and the United card have grocery categories. The one on the AA card in the middle is a permanent category, whereas the one on United with a higher multiplier earning triple is temporary. That will go away on September 30th, 2021. And then the United Gateway card takes it a bit further and adds a couple more double mile per dollar categories at gas stations and on local transit and commuting. All three cards earn 1 mile per dollar as a base rate on all other purchases. And the best way to redeem your miles will be for flights across the board. From an earning perspective, I'd give the first place award to the United Gateway card because at the moment, at least through September, there are some really compelling categories here for a no-fee card. Taking a look at the benefits the cards offer, all three give you in-flight savings, where it's 20% with the Delta card and 25% for both the AA and United Gateway. Now the clear loser here would be the AA card because it only gives you that discount. But on the left-hand side of your screen with the Delta card, the ability to have the pay with miles feature is actually quite nice. Again, because you can book pretty much anything that you want at a flat guaranteed rate of 1 cent per mile. And then on the far right-hand side with United card, getting rid of blackout dates to give you more options to use your miles on their award availability is pretty sweet too. And then the American Airlines card fails again with foreign transaction fees. Neither the Delta SkyMiles Blue nor the United Gateway card have any foreign transaction fees, which should be the case for a travel card. But for some reason, American/Citibank, who issues the card, slapped that 3% FTF on there, and that's just really not cool. Okay, so which card is best? Let's take a look. It should come as no surprise to you that the Delta card is best for Delta flyers, the AA card is best for American Airlines flyers, and the United card is best for United flyers. But there are a few additional points that I want to go over as well. All of these cards are ideally geared towards infrequent flyers who also want to earn miles at their respective airline at home with no annual fee. That covers the first 2 bullet points of each card. And then across the bottom is a unique differentiator. So for the Delta SkyMiles Blue, you want to have this card potentially if you want award flexibility, meaning the pay with miles functionality. The AA card will be best for the in-flight discount of 25%, and the United Gateway card will be better for expanded award availability. Now, let me expand on this a bit further. You want to get the Delta SkyMiles Blue card if you fly Delta 1 to 2 times per year, value the in-flight discounts, pay with miles functionality, and no foreign transaction fees, spend at restaurants, and want a downgrade path with no annual fee. Then consider getting the AAdvantage MileUp card if you fly AA 1 to 2 times per year, value in-flight discounts, spend at grocery stores, and also want a downgrade path with no annual fee. Finally, get the United Explorer card if you fly United 1 to 2 times per year, value in-flight discounts and better award availability, and spent on gas in transit and or groceries through the end of September, and also want a downgrade path with no annual fee. Now, if you were paying attention, you noticed a commonality across all 3 cards, and that is a downgrade path with no annual fee. What I mean by that is all these airlines have additional credit cards with higher annual fees, giving you higher multipliers for your spend and additional perks and benefits. However, if you go through a period of time where you're not traveling very much and you want to keep your account open, you can downgrade your card from those fee cards to these no fee options, keep your account open and active, still earn some miles at home if you want, or just put in a soft drawer for later. And then when travel picks up again, you can upgrade your card back to the higher tier options to maximize your travels further. Now, having said all of that, you'll want to avoid all 3 cards if you fly 3 or more times per year on these airlines, want elite-like perks, for example, free jet bags, priority boarding, etc., or if you want to earn a lot of miles quickly. Now, if you do fly 3 or more times per year on these carriers, you can definitely get these cards, but I just think you'd be better served with one of the higher tier options, at least one of the $95 or $99 fee cards, because the amount of points that you can earn / the benefits and perks are way better. And there you have it, 3 awesome airline credit cards with no annual fee, providing you with access to a downgrade option if you have a higher fee card, or if you simply want to earn miles at home with no annual fee, perhaps if you're an infrequent flyer and maybe have 1 or 2 trips a year on a certain carrier. Oh, I just thought of one more thing. So for the American Airlines card, I kind of trashed on it a little bit. There's one more great use case that I just thought of. So with Delta and United, your miles will never expire, no matter what happens. But with American, at least right now as I'm making this video, your AAdvantage miles in the American Airlines program will expire every 18 months with no account activity. So if you don't see yourself flying American Airlines for the next year and a half or so, and you have a bunch of miles that you don't want to have expire, then you might want to consider getting this card or downgrading to it to avoid annual fees, but still use the card, let's say once every 6 months or even once a year, to earn a few miles that will then reset the 18-month clock on your AAdvantage account and prevent any mileage expiration. Alright, if you enjoyed this video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of more people by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also, check out the links in the description below to apply for a new credit card and to get 4 free stocks from Webull when you open a new account and deposit $100 on your brokerage account. I'd love to know which 4 free stocks you get. Let me know in the comments below when they hit your account. Also, if you can think of any other good use cases to get these no-fee airline cards, let me know down in the comments below in case I missed anything. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I'll see you again in future videos, and until then, remember, you are great.